Hello everyone. Wanted to just jump on and do a review first of a e-liquid I've had for a while now, and it's Javelin by Mod Fuel. I've only had two e-liquids by Mod Fuel as of so far, and I've liked both of them. The first one I had was the pineapple. It's supposed to have strawberry in it, but pretty much all I tasted was pineapple in it. Don't remember the name of it. Let me pull it up. But the Javelin is a tart lemonade with a fruity exhale. And I got this one because Yeti's uncle really liked it. And the other one was named Titan. That one's the pineapple one. And I really liked that one as well. But anyway, I got Javelin because I had already had an order placed with, I forget which vendor it was, and I wanted to get more than just the one item, so I threw in a couple of things. And Yeti raves about this e-liquid because he knows I like lemonade vapes, and this one he really likes, and I picked it up. So this one is max VG. If I had to guess, maybe 80-20, 70-30. It's hard to say because most lemonades have an alcohol base to the flavoring, which will thin out your liquid more than a regular PG blend would. But either way, it has to be at least 70-30 because it doesn't bother me in any way. I'm pretty sure it's 70-30, but it might be 80-20. I was just on the page. Why did I leave? It is in 3 milligram, or did I get 1.5? Yeah, I got 1.5 nicotine. Doesn't look like it says what the ratio is. That is one thing I wish that more vendors would do, or not vendors, but manufacturers for e-liquid. I wish they would include the PG-VG ratio, because there are some people like me who have PG sensitivity or allergies, and it helps to know that kind of information. But yeah, it just says max VG, which doesn't really mean much technically. But anyway, I would guess it's either a 70-30 or 80-20, something like among those lines. Mind you, it's hot as hell, so it's pretty thick. So anyway, I have it on my tugboat. Probably going to turn on the wattage because it's at 0.44. I had it up way too high. I'm going to do 21 watts. I don't really do high wattage. I'm going to turn that up. I know this one whistles. I don't know what it is with the tugboat or my vaping style that makes it, this particular thing, whistle. Why is it? I'm just going to turn it up to 24 watts. I don't know why it's acting weird. But it's a nice lemonade flavor. I almost get a hint of, not a floral isn't a bad floral, because to me there's two different types of florals. A perfumey kind of floral and just kind of unpleasant floral note. And it almost has like a pleasant floral note of some sort. It's not very descriptive as to what the fruit on the exhale is supposed to be. Might be strawberry, but it's very slight, but predominantly it's lemonade. It's a very smooth lemonade. If you've had those types of flavors or e-liquids and you didn't like them, because some lemonades can get harsh, it's kind of hard to avoid, but this one's very, very smooth. It's a very nice lemonade. So yeah, I really like this one. I'm about halfway through, and the only reason it's not finished is because I've been alternating between other e-liquids, and it was like right around the time when Dawn came out with her extra e-liquids, her flavorings and stuff like that. So I had been vaping those, but It's a really good flavor. It is a bit pricey for my taste, but I'm really cheap because, you know, when you DIY, it kind of spoils you. But it is something that I pay for, which says a lot. So I really like the Mod Fuel Javelin. And the next one, for some reason, like I can't find any information on it. So I don't know if something's going on, but it's affiliated with Omegeddon ELIQUIDs. He has like his own line, and then his wife has Duck Pond, which is the one that I have. And for some reason, I can't find any info online, which is odd. Like even links to previous reviewers that linked Omegeddon's address in their description. I click it and it says like it doesn't exist. So I'm not sure what that's about. So unfortunately, I can't really describe exactly what the flavor is supposed to be. I believe it's supposed to be like blackberries and something else, kind of like a fruity, like a dark fruity kind of vape. But Addy Tuna gave it to me when I met up with him in Pittsburgh. And I hadn't tried any of Omegeddon or his wife's ELIQUID prior to that. And I liked this one, so he just gave it to me. But it's in the Tsunami with one of Addy's coils in it at 0.29. It's at 23 watts. I might need to bump that up, but for now we're just going to vape it as it is. And this one is 3 milligrams as well. I'm going to turn it up to 25 watts. It almost has like a sweet tart kind of taste to it, which I happen to like sweet tarts. I like sour-ish candy. And it does have like a slight sour note to it. Nothing unpleasant or overpowering. It's just a bit of like tartness. It might be from like the berries that are in there, but it's like a fruity berry tart with a slight sweetness. Like it's, again, nothing overpowering as far as the sweetness goes, because I don't like juices that are overly sweet, but I really like this one. This one is Dragonfly. I'll have to ask Omegeddon or Giancarlo next time I see him, because he is on a lot of Fresh's shows and stuff like that, like in the chat. Have to ask like what's going on. Like I don't know if it's just like my Google game is not strong, but I could not find anything. And someone in the comments did say that he was shutting down the site, so I guess that explains why. I don't know, maybe follow him on Instagram, because I know he has an Instagram. See if you can contact him there and get more info. But it's a good e-liquid. I like it quite a lot. I did add some VG to it, because this is a 70-30. And it was a bit strong for me as far as the flavor. I like my flavors to be a little bit more subtle. But I just bumped it up to 80-20. And I really do like it. So yeah, that's Duck Pond Dragonfly. Kind of late to the game, but that's pretty normal.